What's up, guys? How's it going? So we've reached another one of those perks that this video might turn into a little bit of a rant, like boon totems. Dead hard. First off, this perk is insane. This is without a doubt, straight up fact, the best exhaustion perk in the game. None of the other exhaustion perks even come close to the strength Dead Hard has. It is by far, I want to say, the second strongest perk in the game, period. Right under Decisive Strike. Followed by the boons and borrow time. Dead Hard is one of those perks that 150% deserves to be nerfed. Not into the ground, but nerfed. The only perks I believe need to be nerfed into the ground are boons. But that's just my personal hatred of boons as playing Survivor and playing Killer. But I ranted about those already. I think the ideas I had, at least two of them need to happen to make it balanced. All five of them need to happen to nerf it into the ground. But Dead Hard. Almost every single survivor at higher level, not even the highest level, once you start fighting good survivors, run Dead Hard. The devs want to keep saying that they keep nerfing and buffing different killer perks to try and shake up the killer meta, but they don't touch like Survivor at all when it comes to perks. You remember how long it took for them to touch Decisive Strike? And it's still the strongest perk in the game. I think the only other perk in the game that is stronger than it is Noed. But we'll get to talking about Noed once we get to hexes for Killer. Dead Hard is the second strongest survivor perk, the third strongest perk overall in the game. Dead Hard, you need to do one of two of these nerfs to make it a balanced perk without killing the perk. Either get rid of the iframes, but still have the lunge forward. This makes it so that it's still a second chance perk without being a broken second chance perk. Or keep the iframes and remove the lunge. Again, this will give you the ability to dodge attacks. You still get a little bit of distance, but it becomes more of a strategic use, and it still gives the killer a chance to get you after using it. Versus the killer physically can't get you because you dead-hearted through their attack to a pallet, drop the pallet on their head, or through their attack towards a window, vaulted the window, and you just reset the chase. This second chance perk is insanely powerful. And one of those two things needs to happen. Remove the iframes or remove the lunge. Not both. If you remove one or the other, the perk still is going to be a really powerful perk. It's just not... It goes from being the second strongest perk in the game to maybe being the 7th or 8th strongest perk in the game. Behind the borrow time, the boon totems, Decisive Strike. I think Windows and Kindred might take it might be a little under those, because those perks are still really powerful. But when I say boons, I kind of clump all the boons together into one position on the powerful scale, because they all suffer from the same overpowered mechanic. So, I don't care if you disagree with me on this one. It is fact that this perk is too powerful. It's just one of those perks that rewards you for messing up. And rewards you for not reading the killer. So, like, you make a bad read, the killer's about to down you, but you dead hard and rectify it. So, you kind of stop the killer from being rewarded for playing better than you. So, those are my thoughts. It 100% either needs to lose the lunge or lose the iframes. Not both, just one or the other. I'm not going to ask for your thoughts because that's just what needs to happen to this perk. This perk is that powerful that and it's just like boons. I don't care what your opinion is. That is fact about the perk. One of those things needs to happen. Other perks, sure. Boon totems, dead hard, decisive. Don't give a shit. Not trying to sound like an asshole. I just don't care. Because if you agree, then you kind of understand the game a bit more. If you disagree, you're kind of an idiot, or you're just blindsided by only playing one side of the game. Well, I'll see you in the next one.